Guys, as if inflation wasn't bad enough, now we have to deal with shrinkflation on top of that. Like, literally, don't you hate it? Every time you go to the store, it seems like items just keep getting like smaller and smaller. Like, what about the bag of chips, right? Like, you buy a bag of chips and it's half empty. It should literally be a crime for that. I don't even understand how these companies get away with that. But you're not alone. There's other very unhappy customers that have something to say about that. Let's take a look.
Let me show you guys what shrinkflation looks like. So I just went to Burger King and got a Whopper Jr. with cheese. Why does this thing look like a slider? Like, they really raise the prices and then shrink the dimensions of the product and think we're not going to notice. Let me let you take a look at what this looks like. Look how small that is.
Oh, wow. Wow. It has shrunk.
Compared to my hand, look how small that is.
Mm-hmm.
It's at least a good 10 to 15% smaller than it usually was. Like, this is getting ridiculous. And they're finding any means possible to get more money out of us and to keep their profit margins. Just greedy.
That sucks because I used to love Burger King. I don't go that much anymore, but like, damn.
So here I am at work stocking things, and I have to stock these Dawn, and here it is, 479 milliliters of Dawn, and I am putting this one on the shelf, and it is 431 milliliters. Same price, same bottle,
so
same
sneaky
UPC,
too.
just
Look at
another
that.
example of corporations.
It's very
taking
minimal so that you don't
advantage of us.
notice.
I just wanted to make this TikTok real quick before I get back to my day because it's Saturday and I have kids and we're really busy, but I have to get something off my chest. So in the 80s and 90s, somebody would usually come by your house, like a kid or a parent, selling you wrapping paper to raise money for the school, and your mom would always buy at least one roll, one or maybe two rolls if you're rich, of this wrapping paper. And the wrapping paper that would arrive would be so thick, you'd be seeing that wrapping paper easily for the next 10 years of your adolescence.
I
and
remember.
This is the shit they're selling us now. This was $5 at Target.
Wow.
What?
That's crazy. I do remember the wrapping paper. Literally, my mom will buy a wrapping, I don't even remember how much it was, but I do remember, though, that it will last us for, 2 Christmases. And, we will wrap, 20 presents, each Christmas. So that is insane. But that's true what she's saying, though, because I have noticed, now that I think about it, I have noticed that literally you buy a thing of wrapping paper now, it's only, barely enough for one gift. That's crazy.
We've got 2024 here. You can see this for
even
this
the
is from the package
tampons,
that I
like,
just
what the
purchased.
hell?
This is
That's
from
insane.
2020. This is 2015. This one is 2014. And this one I'm about to open is from 2009. This is the old applicators before they switched everything to plastic. Let's just measure before we do anything.
It's way bigger. You can already tell.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
I'm sorry. You cannot tell me that this is not different. You cannot tell me that this is because they switched to a plastic applicator. This is not just because it switched to a plastic applicator. These used to be bigger. Are you kidding me? It's all of them by a huge margin. That is
Wow,
not even
yeah.
a small amount. Let's look at the diameter. This is the one that I just purchased. What?
Guys, even the tampons are reducing their size. What the hell? That's insane, right? Even they are doing that. And then they're just hoping that we don't realize. I mean, I don't even know how she still has tampons that are that old. That's crazy that she has the whole collection. But thank you, lady, because now we can tell how they've been pretty much fucking us over. All right, let's see the next one.
This is $3 worth of food. This hash brown, which I think used to be 2 for $1,
What?
is $3
No
worth of
way.
food. This, for reference, is a potato.
Guys, sorry, I had to stop it there because I don't know. Like, I don't think I've eaten a hash brown in a long time. But like, the last time I remember is what he said, that they would be like 2 or 3 in a pack for like $1 or $2. But one for $3, that's insane. Like, I just prefer not to eat it at this point, if that's how much they're gonna be. Oh, and by the way, shout out to the Financial Coffee channel. They are a very good channel there. Give them a like, subscribe to them. They make really good content.
Which you can get 4 to 5 pounds of these for $3, $4.
Yeah.
Something doesn't seem right here. I'm still gonna eat it, but it's not right.
Now they think they slick. I have not been to McDonald's in a very long time, but this
Oh my
burger
God!
looks
Look
so
at the
tiny.
McDonald's.
This is great. This is look how tiny that is, you guys.
Wow.
You cannot tell me this is.
That's the fish fillet or something. I honestly don't eat at McDonald's, so I'm not really sure like what that one's supposed to look like, but the size does look kind of like a slider. So, I mean, that's crazy. Since before, I already, when I would see the McDonald's burgers and stuff, I already thought that they were small. Like, I don't even know how they can make them any smaller, literally. Like, at what point do people just stop buying, right? Like, or they just, start complaining or something about it, because they can just keep shrinking the stuff and then just, pretty much thinking that we're going to keep buying it at those prices. I mean, I guess we're consumers after all. We can't just, stop consuming things. But like for me, I would just kind of move to a better brand or something, because at this point, like, I'm going to have to start making better decisions. Like maybe buy at Costco more or something, buy more in bulk, because it's getting wild.
So I guess I'm just that guy now that notices that the Whopper is now the size of a Whopper Jr. from years ago.
The Wendy's.
Has anyone had a Wendy's sandwich? Spicy sandwich? Well, I took mine off the bun because I couldn't.
What is that? Is
Paper
that a
thin.
tortilla?
I couldn't taste the chicken.
That's insane.
So I took it off the bun. Look at that. Getting some chicken on that.
Oh my God.
It's the thinnest piece of chicken I've ever had. Spicy chicken from Wendy's.
Did they really thought they were going to
Joke.
get away with that? Like, that's insane. You can't even taste the chicken at that point anymore. It's just all the breading stuff. Crazy.
I had to see for myself. McDonald's is definitely part of the shrinkflation. McDonald's Big Macs are smaller.
Wow. I can already tell.
This is the size of their patty. On a
Look
Big
at
Mac.
that.
By the way, extra sauce is 20 cents.
They're hoping you're not going to open it. Wow.
And the combo meal, just fries, medium fries, and a drink, comes out to about $12.
$12.
I can go to In-N-Out and get 2 double
Yeah, I love
doubles
In-N-Out.
for about the same price. Or a double combo meal. Bigger burger, bigger patties, much tastier. This is sad.
It's very sad, guys. Like, at this point, we gotta start making more like informed decisions, better decisions about the stuff that we consume, because we want our dollar to kind of stretch more, right? Because it's like, it's getting very crazy out there. Sometimes, I go to the store, and the grocery store, I try to buy meat, and it's like, for steak, it's like $50 for 2 pieces. Like, what? That's insane. I'm just not gonna eat meat. I'll eat ground beef.
Look at that. Thanks so much, Cheetah. Even though inflation is going down, shrinkflation appears to be back on the rise.
Yeah, and consumer reporter John Matarese shows us what to watch out for so you don't waste your money.
Remember shrinkflation, that trending term from a couple of years ago when it seemed every product kept getting smaller? Well, for the summer of 2025, it's coming back.
Used to get a lot more chips in there, absolutely.
Just when it seemed manufacturers had taken a breather from shrinking their products, it seems they've found some new ways to give us less. The site Consumer World has shared photos of the latest items to downsize, including Simply Orange, which it claims recently
Look at that, it's
shrunk
just
from
slightly
52
smaller,
to 46 ounces.
so that you don't notice.
Crystal Light Lemonade from 6 packets to 4. Bounty
6
paper
to
towels.
4 packets.
Consumer World says their triple rolls have shrunk from 135 sheets to 123. And Ruffles potato chips. Consumer World says they were 9 ounces but are now 8.5, though the site says the amount of air inside the bag looks to be about the same.
Oh my God.
And from the Doesn't That Stink file, the fact that manufacturers continue to find new ways to shrink products that have already been downsized, according to Consumer World's Ed Dworsky.
There's almost no category of product except eggs, maybe, that hasn't been downsized over the past years.
Despite the run-up in egg prices the past year, he points out you still get a dozen in a carton, but shrinking to 10 eggs is always a possibility. The good news is we're not seeing as much shrinkflation this year, maybe because so many products have already gotten so small. So don't waste your money. I'm John Matarese, KHOU 11 News.
What have we become, literally? Like, what's gonna happen in a few years? Are we like not even gonna be able to buy our favorite items anymore? That's insane. Well, I have here that according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, if I said that correctly, it shows that supposedly, according to them, consumer prices rose 2.4% over the last year, and food prices up 2.9%. Can we believe that? Something tells me no. I go to the store, I buy something, and I saw it's like 50% to like 100% more than I used to pay for that. So like, I don't know where they come up with these percentages. But, you know, who am I? And then here it shows some of the items here for the last 12-month percentage change. According to the Consumer Price Index, food, just food in general, I guess, up 2.4%. Energy, negative 3.5%. So I guess it went down, which I'm still paying a huge bill every month. So I don't know how they came up with those numbers. Fuel and oil, it says negative 8.6%. I mean, we've seen a slight decrease, but you know, it just keeps fluctuating back and forth. So natural gas, 15.3%. Like guys, you look at the used cars and trucks, 1.8%. Like, who believes them on that? Like, literally, there's no way that just went up 1.8%. They're lying. They're lying. It's like they're not even living in the same world that we're living. I don't even know how they come up with these prices. But like I said, who am I? I'm just a regular girl on YouTube showing you guys this information. Well, that is it, guys, for today's video. I want to thank you so much for watching till the end. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you on the next one. Bye.